Hello, we are back with the next video. Let's see, last time we played, well, I played, but we had a video. I finished the goblin camp, and before going to do the tiefling party, because I I don't think they'll use resources, but it is a long rest, we were gonna go over here, and we're talking to, Gandrel. So that is the plan. Hopefully, I tested the audio a little bit before playing. Hopefully the volume is good. I know the first few videos I had it was really quiet, and I have to adjust the volume for different games. So hopefully this works. I just realized I had tadpoles. I forgot we had tadpoles to use. Let me switch to Astarion. Did I give him... Okay, I already gave him favorable beginnings.
I've got a long road ahead.
Sorry, I'm debating what I want to do here. I didn't think this through. I've only... So the first time I played Baldur's Gate, I didn't do the Lithid powers. I was like terrified of them. I didn't know what would happen, if it would be bad. Things like that. So I was very nervous. Sonic backlash. I feel like that would be good, being a sorcerer. See, I think that when this would be attack, so not a spell, which would make sense. I don't remember, to be honest. Let's see, Astarion. Charm. I think too, I might take later. I was thinking about this outside of like recording. That I might... Did I give myself... Okay, I did. Let's give Astarion Charm. I might give... Make Astarion a druid at some point. I've been playing a druid in another save, and they are a lot of fun. Oh wait, I have no... Do I have a short rest? Oh, let me check the other characters. Well, they're all attackers, so it doesn't actually matter. Why does Karlach have speak with animals? Oh, I bet it's a equipment. No, it is not. Should I try to take Gandrel? I think I could do it. I just, in my head, I'm like, can I take him? Yeah, because I have scrolls. It'll be fine, unless I end up not fighting him. We'll see.
Have to keep going.
I'm trying to gain Astarion's favor, but I can never remember the what would you call it? The lines to get his approval for this one. So is it worth the risk? It'll be fine.
Ah, stranger. Forgive the aroma.
You catch a waft of something foul, metallic, and sickly sweet.
Powdered iron vine. An old hunter's trick. Most monsters will think twice before making a meal of me.
You're a monster hunter. I'm surprised. I thought all Gur were vagrant cutthroats.
And more. We steal chickens, curse your crops, seduce your daughters, the list goes on. I wish I had half the power settled folk think my people possess. Alas, I am a simple wanderer. A simple wanderer and monster hunter. But I'm no witch doctor or cutthroat.
So what monster are you hunting?
Something terrifying, no doubt. Dragon? Cyclops? Kobold?
Nothing so dramatic. I'm hunting for a vampire spawn. His name is Astarion, but I fear he's gone to ground. I hope the hag of these lands can help me flush him out, if I can afford her blood price.
I never remember what to click. And when you find this Astarion, you'll kill him?
Not this time. My orders are to capture him.
Oh. And bring him where exactly?
Baldur's Gate. My people wait for me there.
Only a spawn? Pity. Not like he's a real
I
vampire.
don't know. I'm sure a vampire spawn could still rip out your throat if he felt like it.
He is right, unfortunately. They are only weak when compared to their masters. During the day, we have the advantage, but at night, when they hunt, you'll not find a more deadly quarry.
I can't remember. If you let this conversation go on long enough, Astarion's gonna be like, excuse me, we're just going to let him live? And then, oh, I don't remember. I don't remember ever seeing this line, though. Yes, I'm sure they could creep right up on
We've
you.
all survived so far. Let's focus on that.
It would still be wise to post guards at night. The threat is real.
Indeed it is. We should do something about this threat.
Alright, kill him if you must.
Excellent.
Everybody else
Vampire.
disapproved.
It can't be.
Listen, guys. I have let him live in a couple saves. But I want the experience, so one must die. Let's see. He's gonna go straight for Astarion, by the way. I cannot get behind him, and I don't think I can.
Ready or no?
Oh, I can. Heck yeah. Oh, it's a critical. Amazing. Thank you, Astarion.
Time for a new approach.
He will go straight for Astarion, for sure. Oh. Or he will go for me. Okay. It's because I'm hiding successfully. Oh my goodness. Oh, my bloodthirsty friend. That's one of my favorite voice lines. That was, not in the plan, let me tell you. Okay, I can hit. I'm going to use Distracting Strike. Oh, good. And then we use Action Surge, because we really cannot, let him live. Obviously, he just one-shot me. Well...
Alright, Karlak. It's go time. Over there.
Can I hit him? Not enough movement. That stinks. I can't remember why I did this. I mean, Astarion will get to go next. So...
Let's have a little fun.
this should hopefully kill him. Oh, that figures. Can I even reach him? I can, but I don't want to... Why can't I get on this rock? I'll just leave me be. Just stay there, Astarion. I mean, if... oh. Oh my goodness. That's actually scary.
I will not know failure.
Okay, good.
The Starian skills serve us well.
See, Lae'zel's all for it now.
Tread carefully.
Come on, Carla, get out of the acid.
All's well that ends
Okay.
not as bad as it could have.
Darling, I was just thinking about you. Remembering our time together, the things we've shared. And I don't just mean that lovely neck of yours. I'm growing to like the whole package. Honestly. And you clearly like me too. So...
I didn't think we would get this triggered. So if you get his approval high enough, it'll trigger it. I'm gonna mess with him. I think I said this the last time. So
Come now. Don't be coy. Your body's already given you away. I could feel it as I was getting lost in your neck. Your little shakes of excitement. You enjoyed it, didn't you?
I only ever got this once, but usually he has an exclamation mark above his head before I trigger it. So it must have just not loaded in yet to trigger the I almost said the copy, like, oh geez, the event. I wonder if this will be flirting with him or rejecting him.
You don't have to say a thing. I already know how you feel. Because I feel it too. We could take an evening to ourselves, get away from camp, get some privacy. I know somewhere quiet, somewhere intimate, somewhere we can indulge in each other.
I wonder what happens if I hit this. I think I hit this one last time.
Thank goodness we're all such good, trusting friends then.
This butterfly is so
On my
distracting.
honor, the only thing on my mind is depraved carnal lust.
Oh man, let's do it.
Wonderful. I just hope we don't have to wait too long before we can steal away. But once we can, I promise you a night you'll never forget. See you there, lover.
Oh my gosh, it's so funny. He's so full of it. Okay, we got a long rest. Not because of that, by the way. We're out of spell slots, but I mean, like, come on, it's Astarion. Okay. I just realized as a sorcerer, I probably could have filled my spell slots. Wait, did I not trigger the camp scene? Oh, did I mess up? Let's ignore Volo. I thought I already, did I not? Hold on. Oh shoot, we didn't even go to the Grove. I talked about going to the Grove. Did I? I thought I did. I got my... Oh, whoops, I got my saves mixed up, you all. I mean, I did defeat the goblin camp. Okay, hold on. Yes, go to bed. Partial rest. Yes, I know.
A quiet evening for once. Perfect for two people who'd like to take some time to themselves. If you catch my meaning. And I do mean sex, to be clear. We've been waiting long enough.
I love how he's like, let me clarify. Like, what? Oh, it's so funny.
Let's find our own little piece of nowhere. Somewhere we can lose ourselves and forget all this madness. There's a secluded place nearby that should do nicely. Wait until the others are asleep. Then come and find me there. Indeed you will, my love. I can't wait.
Gosh, the voice acting's so good. Voice acting's good in this game with all the characters.
There you are. I've been waiting. Waiting since the moment I set eyes on you.
These lines can be so cheesy in this little scene here,
Waiting.
though. It's so funny.
To have you.
I don't know. I usually do this one just to be funny, but... I wonder what happens if I just... Does it just happen? It does. Yeah, if you continue to talk, he says some really cheesy voice lines. Oh yeah, sorry YouTube. I put the nudity filter on. Obviously. I couldn't remember if I figured I should leave it on. Let's just put it that way. Let's just to be safe. These two choices are both fine. No, I mean neither of them will do anything wrong. So I think he does approve here, but he doesn't approve on the other one, maybe? I don't remember. Leaf! Oh. I love this conveniently placed leaf here. It cracks me up. Oh yeah, it is cool though. If you do let him bite you, it shows the blood. I don't know if you guys saw that.
It's a poem. A gift from my old master Cazador. He considered himself quite the artist and used his slaves as a canvas. He composed and carved that one over the course of a night. He made a lot of revisions as he went.
Okay, so if you pick Tiefling, you get this option. I don't know if any of the other races have an option, but the Tieflings can like tell what language this is. Why did he write it in Infernal? That's normally a devil's language.
Infernal? Who knows? The bastard was insane. Now let's go. We've wasted enough time already.
Okay, so I only partially rested because like I said, I thought we were doing the party already.
Just what I need.
I suppose you want to hear about Cazador.
You don't have to tell me anything if you don't want to.
I don't want to say a damned thing, but that won't do anyone any good. Cazador Zar is a vampire lord in Baldur's Gate, the patriarch of his coven, and a monster obsessed with power. Not political power or military power, I mean power over people. The power to control them completely. He turned me nearly 200 years ago. I became his spawn, and he became my tormentor.
Tormentor, what did he do?
He had me go out into Baldur's Gate to fetch him the most beautiful souls I could find. It was a fun little ritual of his. I'd bring them back, and he'd ask if I wanted to dine with him. And if I said yes, he'd serve me a dead, putrid rat. Of course, if I said no, he'd have me flayed. Hard to say which was worse.
Well, that sounds terrible. I'm sorry.
Thank you. But this isn't about sympathy. It's about knowing what we might be up against. The Mind Flayers aren't the only monsters out there. They're not even the only ones hunting us. All I'm asking is that you keep your eyes open and watch out for anything lurking in the shadows.
You keep me safe and I'll do the same.
What more could I ask? Now, is that all?
What do you make of Raphael's deal?
I won't lie. It's tempting. If I keep the tadpole, I risk transforming into a grotesque monster. If I lose the tadpole, Cazador has control of me, body and soul, and I return to the shadows. It's grim either way. So why not sell what's left of my soul to a devil? Better he has it than Cazador.
You're trading one master for another. You'll be a slave either way.
You're familiar with the phrase, better the devil you know? I know Cazador, and I'll take anything that saves me from that.
So there's a monster hunter after you?
Not anymore. Which is all that matters, really.
But why was he hunting you? What did you do?
I didn't do anything. I was kidnapped, just like you. It seems Cazador wants me back.
You're sure Cazador's behind this?
It was him, I'm sure. Only he would know to send the Gur after me. It was a group of Gur that attacked me that night in Baldur's Gate. I would have died had Cazador not appeared and saved me.
He appeared just when you needed him. Sounds convenient.
Maybe. Maybe he was just drawn to the smell of blood. The point is, I have history with these barbarians. Cazador's sending a message.
What's my
He's
character
reminding
doing?
me of his power. Even in the middle of nowhere, he can reach me. And he wants me back.
But why capture you? Why not just kill you?
Maybe he wants to make an example of me, to show what happens to runaways. Or maybe he thinks death is too good for me.
Well, you're safe with me.
Safe? You think I'm safe? Do you know the power a vampire lord possesses? He can change shape, turn into mist, call walls to do his bidding, shrug off blows like they're nothing. He could walk into our camp tonight and kill you with his bare hands. And you'd be lucky if death was the worst thing that happened to you.
All right, what do you suggest?
First, we have to... I don't know. Well, if we kill his lackeys, he'll just send more. We just have to be vigilant, keep our wits about us, and kill any monster hunters on sight.
How does one become a vampire exactly?
It's simple. Just find a vampire that will drink your blood and turn you into a vampire spawn. Their obedient puppet. In theory, the next step is to drink their blood. Once you've done that, you're free and a true vampire.
In theory?
People think the biggest threat to a vampire is a cleric with a stake. It's not. The biggest threat to a vampire is another vampire. They're scheming, paranoid, power-hungry beasts. So why would any vampire give up control over a spawn to create a competitor? Trust me, it doesn't happen.
Tell me about your history.
Why do you insist on exhuming the past? I was a slave. A vampire spawn. Kept by the Tsar family. Perhaps I still am. I was never able to resist their commands. But now, I've been conveniently lost. They won't ever control me again.
Okay. I'm gonna talk to the other people in camp because I think it's been a minute. I might be wrong.
Come on then, don't leave me in suspense. How are you feeling? No errant tentacles? No sudden cravings for a more cerebral diet?
Oh, I haven't talked to Gale since I started eating tadpoles. I'm feeling great. Consuming these tadpoles could give us quite the advantage.
Wonderful. Advantages are a more precious commodity than I'd have hoped, given the nature of our predicament. I commend you on your willingness to take such a risk. Now, let's hope your new illithid fuel prowess tipped the balance suitably in our favor. Was there another matter you wish to discuss?
No. Not unless you need to eat a boot. Oh, I haven't talked to him since I did this. Oops. I never realized it was so easy to cast magic.
I assure you it's not. Don't get me wrong, you did well. The somatic component, the verbal component, even the focus on the inner self that invites Mistra in. But I was still your conduit. To perform such a feat alone requires much and arduous study. Of course, as a sorcerer, these talents come to you quite naturally. I do hope you cherish that gift.
Oh, well, what do you make of having a vampire in our camp?
I know what it is to hunger. And I know what it takes to keep that hunger under control. He's done that so far, despite his condition. So long as he sates his appetite elsewhere, I'm happy to give him the benefit of the doubt.
A lot of people give Gale crap, I feel like, but he's honestly one of the very, like, more understanding characters in the game. At least in the incidents I play. Like, sometimes it's weird because he'll be like, oh, I'm against this, but, like, he still is understanding about certain situations. Okay, so we gotta go back to the Emerald Grove. I didn't realize I never went back here. I thought I talked to everyone, so I got my saves confused. I have a couple saves where I'm in Act 1. And about the same spot as I am here. Maybe a little further. Gosh, the gate opens so slow. Let us in! Okay.
A scout just reported. The goblins' leadership has been decimated. We might escape this place yet. I took a collection from all of us. It isn't much, but you've earned it.
Ah, thank you.
It's not enough.
Halsin will likely want to thank you too, mind. He returned just a while ago. I believe he's catching up with Korga. As for us...
No armies at our heels. Amazing.
Oh, I
We
never...
can finally leave. But perhaps we need not speak of farewells. We'll join your camp tonight to celebrate if you'll have us.
We'll see you there. I didn't realize... So... Man, I am tripping. I swore I did this.
There's 2 more boxes after this one.
That's okay. We're good. We'll be fine. Why is there just... Did I drop that at some point? I had to have, right? Oh, well. Karlak.
What a charmer.
Take... And strike. There we go.
What to do?
I don't know if I need these. Okay, we're good. I also thought there's a route where you can actually attack Koga. But I apparently didn't do that in this run either. I apparently only thought about it.
You took it upon yourself to undertake the Rite of Thorns. I ought to exile you from this place. Forever. Instead, I shall listen to the explanation that you owe me.
I owe you nothing. Goblins swarmed us like roaches while you stumbled after the past. You chose to abandon us. I chose to protect us.
Silence! The rite has been ended. I will allow you to stay, but consider yourself a novice anew. You have forgotten the ways of the druids, our place in the natural order. You shall learn it all once again, right here. Backslide, and nature's fury will crush you.
As you wish, Master Halsin.
I never think I ever hit this option before. This is interesting, because I don't even remember it being here. I'm trying to remember what other... Maybe I did the other route with Koga, and that's why I haven't seen this. You should turn her over to my kin for judgment. Bad blood still lingers.
Spilled blood will not right bad blood. Allow me to deal with my own. I still have need of her. You will soon see why. But enough of that for now. I owe you my thanks. The grove stands. Nature prevails. And again, I am in your debt. Speak to Wrath. He will reward you for your efforts.
I acted to save my kin and not this place. I wonder what happens if I do that.
And yet save it you did. I am grateful.
The heck is with his hand? Okay, well, oh well. What about my problem? I need help.
Tomorrow morning, we shall discuss what is to come.
Do you still have a glowing hand, sir?
They are our guests until they wish to leave, as I said the day they arrived.
Have they blinded you to truth? Outsiders bring only chaos.
And what have you brought? Harmony? Balance?
Let's see.
Wrath should be in here. There he is.
You done it. You brought Halsin
That wolf
back.
scared me.
No, thanks is not enough. May Sylvanus bless you for all your days. I cannot imagine taking on a camp full of goblins was a simple task.
Did the wolf just sneeze? It looked like it. Think nothing of it. I'm glad Halsin's safe.
As am I. The grove will be whole again. Let me show you on your map where you can find the cache. Take this rune. You'll need it. Place it among the pedestals inside our library. When the wolf glows brightest, everything in the vault below will be yours.
Thank you, thank you. Okay, we go... Hold on, which room is it? Let me look. It is... this room. I think. Is it back here? It is back here. I don't remember that room. Rune, empty socket. Yes, we need to place it in the empty socket. I'm gonna open the inventory. I need to organize my inventory. I'm sorry for those of you who are organized inventory people. I am not. I'm like organized chaos. And then we press... push the button.
Well, well. What happened here?
I like how she says it like Wrath didn't supposedly tell us where it was. I didn't find this my first save through because I didn't listen to Wrath the very first time I played, so I had no idea where this cache was or what to do with the runes, and I didn't see it on the map. Ah, okay, this is a book that talks about the different types of druids, and then for whatever reason, dark justiciars, which are... what would you call... how would you describe them? Dark Knights of Shar, I think is what they're described as. I don't know if anybody has a use for this, but we're taking it. There should be an outfit in here. Yeah, like a mage outfit. A druid notice. Okay. Oh, that's the book I just read. I think that's everything, unless there's something hidden that I didn't know about. Do, 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 do,
No
do.
traps, please.
I was thinking the other day, so the save or the playthroughs you guys are watching currently have been like recorded over the span of like a month or so. Like I've been doing this one more spaced out and I started recording it sooner. But so I haven't really played the game in a while. That was my first time actually in like a week or so. I mean, besides like a multiplayer save I have with some friends, we're in Act 3, which is really cool. But I was thinking about it, man, this game is just like so good. It's insane how good this game is. I just like was thinking about it, and I don't know if you guys have a game like this, but I think the first game that's basically just been like a game I think about at some point almost every day. I don't know if that's weird, but at some point during the day I think about this game, whether it be because I saw something online or something happened and I was like, ah, Baldur's Gate. Like I don't know, something made me think of it. Just such a good overall game, down to the story and I think there's a fight over here I'm definitely not going towards. But I never went down here, and I believe this is where the fight is. But anyways, it's just such a good game overall. It's crazy how good of a game this is. Okay, so now we're gonna official long rest again to start the party. That I thought I started before.
Patience? Have you no respect for showmanship?
Having performance issues, Roland.
Hush you, and behold! Adoring applause? You're too kind.
Remember when he could barely cast that?
They grow up so fast.
Never have I met such troglodytes. Now, pass the wine.
Cracks me up. These guys crack me up. They're like a cute little family. I don't know if they're actually all related though. Poor Lacrissa has no idea that I killed her friend right there. You'd think they would say something about it, but they actually don't. They just don't acknowledge it. Wait, Lae'zel wants to talk?
Hope you're enjoying the
Oh,
night,
no.
hero. I certainly am. Cheers to many more like this.
Oh, what does Lae'zel want?
I have seen the Kithraki tear a screaming Neogi's legs from its belly to fashion into blades. Yet they could not match your nerve today. It was enough to drive me to madness. I smell their blood on you still. I smell your sweat. I mean to taste it.
I have never romanced Lae'zel, so I've never seen this scene. But I'm going to reject her because I'm afraid if I engage in this conversation, it will mess up events that happen later. And I really want to see those events happen later. So, let me, well, hold on. Let me ask her. I am curious.
Sex. A night such as this calls for flesh to feast on. And I have chosen the sweetest.
I've never seen romantic Lae'zel. That's so funny. Oh, I'm so sorry. I feel bad doing this,
I
but...
respect your error. There are, after all, other spreads before me. I will not go long without pleasure.
Well, at least she's confident about it. Hello, Astarion.
Here's my little treat.
Oh.
With their cheeks all flushed. You will come to my bed tonight, won't you?
I'm pretty sure, nothing happens. I'm positive, actually. A little treat. You can do better than that.
Oh, I certainly can. It would be my pleasure. How about this one? All these accolades from the tieflings are nothing compared to the sound of my name cried from your lips.
Oh. So many honeyed words, as usual.
Not half as sweet as when I tasted you. Let me give it another go. Every part of your perfect body whispers temptation. It's as if the gods made you just to ruin me.
His lines crack me up because they are so cheesy. I wonder what happens if I tell him he's sillier than I thought. I don't think I did this. I think I've always clicked this. Have I clicked this one? I don't remember.
I can go all night with the flattery. But is that really all you want?
Imagine if I just told him
How
yes.
about if I said these little words? Everyone's favorite. I love you.
You'd be lying.
But rather beautiful lie, nonetheless. Now, as much as I relish standing around and saying all my favorite lines at you, I'd much rather we got to experience each other's full portfolio of talents once again.
I'll come find you after everyone is asleep.
I'll be waiting.
Nothing actually happens though, because I have already gotten the Act 1 scene. Hopefully I can talk to Volo again though, because I need what he's going to do. I need to talk to Volo at some point.
Beautiful night, don't you think? Nothing like a brush with destruction to make one appreciate the majesty of a celestial canvas. It's a view I would once have shared with my companion, though definitely unaccompanied by such revelry. She preferred it when we were alone, curled up before a crackling hearth with some ancient, esoteric tome between us. Ink glinting in the firelight.
Are you talking about your cat?
By a Gerorn's lost nose! No! Tara is not any cat. She's a Tressum. And given your confusion, I'm guessing you've never met one. They're brilliant creatures. Fine company for any self-respecting wizard. She'd be most impressed by our efforts saving these tieflings. Proud, even. And I've given her little to be proud of recently. After I was afflicted with my condition, and locked myself in my tower for an entire year. I was inconsolable, wallowing in my self-inflicted tragedy. I've given up on myself, but Tara never did. It was her encouragement, her research that led me to my treatment. Once we knew that magically infused items were the key, she went out to find them for me. She saved my life. After so long being cared for by someone else, it feels good to have repaid the favor. Not directly to Tara, but to these poor tieflings. I'm sure she would approve.
What is Tara like?
You remind me of her somewhat.
Oh, good.
An expression we both share. When she gives in to her more feline qualities. A mouse trapped beneath her paw. Wish she were here for me to make a formal introduction. But I would never ask her to undertake such a journey. She's safer at home. Besides, she was always telling me I needed to spread my wings, so to speak. Find mortal friends instead of hanging onto Mistra's coattails. So that's what I'm doing. I hope.
I wonder what I do. I don't think I've done that joke. I wonder what happens if I do this. So I remind you of your pet? How romantic. I've done this one, I think, and he likes the joke. I don't remember though. I'll do this one. Bad luck on that front. I'm actually a nymph in disguise.
Very funny. But as we all know, nymphs are sticklers when it comes to their bathing routines. You, my friend,
Oh.
haven't been near a fresh spring in a 10-day or more.
He's really
Not
winning
that I
some
don't
brownie
appreciate
points.
your musk. Actually, rather like it. Well, this seems as good a time as any for me to stop babbling on.
Let's see. Well, what else do you like about me?
Were I to recite that list, I fear we'd be here at dusk tomorrow. Many things, I assure you. But a conversation better saved for another time. With my condition as volatile as it is, I fear any undue excitement may tip it over the edge, so to speak. Go. Indulge in the frivolities. They're good for the heart. And mine will be all the lighter to see you enjoying yourself.
Oh my gosh, cracks me up. Okay.
Wish I could have kicked that goblin king in the head.
Karlach's just chilling.
So ferocious.
Okay.
That's what I keep saying.
I don't think anyone else actually wants to talk to me. Where the heck is Will? Wait, oh, Will's, I forgot. He's over this way by the water. Man, there we go. I don't know why it does that. If you ever have a bug where it looks like it's selected like more than what it does, click it again and it might sort itself out.
Buzz of celebration quiets to a soothing hum as you approach your bunk. You've picked up a few pleasant memories on your journey amongst your struggles. Your heart skips a beat. What treasures might this night bestow?
I hoped you would come. I have missed you. And now you're all mine. And I'm all yours. Until morning, at least. Let's see where the night takes us.
Yeah, there we
I trust
go.
you enjoyed your evening. After all your efforts, it was well deserved. It may be some time before you're afforded another such night. There is much to be done, and I promised I would help you however I could. I'm certain a cure for you can be found at Moonrise Towers, but it's complicated. The journey specifically, it's extremely perilous, though it seems you're well accustomed to navigating danger.
Finally, we're catching up on our puppet master. And the hunt ends at Moonrise Towers.
Moonrise Towers it is then. I'd better make haste.
There's more you need to know.
Oh, okay.
To get to the towers, you'll need to pass through a terrible place. A cursed place. This curse shrouds everything in shadow. You will not find life, light, or anything natural there. Any who linger are twisted by the curse. They become shadow beings, tormented, dangerous souls.
What do you suggest?
You could go overland, along the Risen Road or through the mountains. Easier at first, but you'll run into the shadow curse eventually. You could also go under. There is a tunnel somewhere in the ruined Temple of Selûne. It leads to Moonrise Towers through the Underdark. Long ago, a man called Ketheric Thorm built a secret stronghold deep down there, before rallying a whole army of Dark Justiciars, Shah worshippers. Aradin and his lot were looking for a way down there. They were promised riches if they retrieved a relic called the Night Song. But I think there's more. From this stronghold, Ketheric's forces could access both the Temple of Selûne and Moonrise Towers. But he was defeated before he could launch an attack. If you can find this place, I'll wager it will reveal a more direct path to Moonrise Towers. And maybe even bypass the worst of the Shadow Curse.
So how do I find this underground route?
You'll need to pick it up where Aradin left off. Find the hidden entrance. It's somewhere in the Temple of Seluna.
I never thought I'd say this, but the Underdark sounds like the safer route.
Anything is preferable to risking the Shadow Curse. I would like to join your camp, if you'll allow me. I can offer my skills, my counsel. I've long sought to return to Moonrise Towers. It seems our fates have aligned.
Let's go then.
May Sylvanas guide us.
Do not be so impatient to move on as Halsin. As ever, the Githyanki Kresh remains our priority.
And we've done it. We've had the camp party. Let's see.
It's always a pleasure to see you sauntering.
Our voice line has changed. Have you guys seen, I don't know, now I think if you're a fan of Baldur's Gate, you've probably seen some of Neil Newbon? I actually don't know how to properly say his last name. His streams, he's the voice actor for Astarion. He did like a southern accent, and it cracked me up because somebody called it Y'all Starion. And he says this voice line in the southern accent. Obviously, I don't sound like Astarion, but I would do it. But it was so funny because he's just like, it's always a... Oh, nope, I butchered that. I gotta think about it in my head. Oh, sheesh. I can kind of sort of do a southern accent. I gotta think about it, though. It's always a pleasure to see you sauntering over. No, that was terrible, you guys. I've ruined that. I've insulted everyone. Oh, jeez.
I've already apologized. What more do you want? Unless you're looking for another nibble.
Yeah, maybe later.
Maybe. But there won't be any more midnight surprises. I can promise you that.
I won't tell you guys what happens in case you play it, but if you like Astarion's character, play it from, like, play the game as him, because you can play as any of the characters here in camp, well, besides, like, Volo, I think Halsin, and, like, Withers. You can't play them. But, like, Astarion, you know, Lae'zel, Will, all of them. Because the bite scene with Astarion is a lot different. From his perspective, or a little different, I should say. You get more insight into the bite scene, which is really interesting. But anyways, I think this is a great spot to stop for today. We're almost at an hour. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the series, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up, you know, all that good stuff. Subscribe, blah, blah, blah. I appreciate you all. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.